Hi, this is Dave, and this is Dave's Worldview. I wasn't really planning on doing a video or anything like that today. Kind of got things going on, getting ready for Thanksgiving, kind of busy. But yesterday I read an article about former President Obama, and then I watched a video by a supposed comedian, Amber Ruffin. Both the article and the video really disturbed me because I am so tired of the hate coming from the left. If I don't endorse abortion till the day of birth, then the left calls me a misogynist. And despite the fact that I know that studies show that 85 to 95% of children are no longer gender confused after they go through puberty, if I don't approve of giving puberty blockers to gender confused children, then the left calls me transphobic. If I don't feel comfortable participating in a gay wedding, then the left calls me homophobic and says that I need to be re-educated. And if I think that we as a country should have any control whatsoever over who or what is crossing our borders, well, then I'm xenophobic. If I support President Trump, that's the worst thing of all. Then I'm called a racist. There's no other possible reason to support President Trump besides being a racist. Well, that's why I'm doing this video. I have a lot of reasons. There's a pattern on the left of demonizing their opponents whenever we disagree on an issue. Instead of dealing with our differences, the left immediately attacks a person's character. Now I'm starting to see that the issues don't really matter to them as much as how they can use the issue to attack the character of their opponent. So let me start with Obama. Says this is on Newsmax, and it was my election led to racist backlash, is what he said. And it just says former President Barack Obama admitted in a recent NPR interview that he never expected his election as the nation's first black president to end racism, but he also said he didn't see a backlash from some based on his race. He added, I think that what did happen during my presidency was, yes, a backlash among some people who felt that somehow I symbolized the possibility that they or their group were losing status, not because of anything I did, but just by virtue of the fact that I don't look like all the other presidents previously. Well, I have news for Obama. His race has nothing to do with my animosity. My animosity and the animosity that most conservatives have toward Barack Obama has nothing to do with the color of his skin. I am certain that I would feel the same disdain for him no matter what Obama's color, sex, or sexual preference happened to be. I attended a speech by retired General William Gerald Boykin in Rapid City during Obama's first term in office, in which he made it clear that he believed that President Obama was a Marxist. I believe Obama's actions proved General Boykin's suspicions to be true. President Obama was a master at using identity politics to divide us. The old Marxist ideology of trying to divide people by class was ratcheted up by Obama to include gender, race, and the war on cops. I don't like Obama because he used Marxist tactics to divide America. The color of his skin is irrelevant to me. Now, and the other thing, the video I said it was disturbing. It's YouTube. It's the Amber Ruffin show. Why you don't need to be nice to your racist uncle. And this is like her holiday special, maybe. I don't know. She says, ever since the election, there's been talk in the media and online, and even in your white family's group chat about how it's a good time to reach out to Republicans who are upset about the election. About how it's important to build bridges to Trump supporters and to find common ground with them. And I just wanted to let each and every person out there know that you absolutely 100% do not need to do that. In all honesty, I would suggest you don't, and here's why. Trump supporters are racist. And if you create a space for racists to thrive, they will. Now, that's just part of her nasty little rant. First of all, I don't really care about building bridges. They didn't try to build any bridges. They tried to remove Trump from office. It was one coup attempt after another for 4 years. They never tried to build bridges. They never tried to have unity. It was nothing but hatred and division from the first day that Trump got in office. Anyhow, there are plenty of comments below her video on YouTube that shared her nasty view of people she doesn't want to understand. This is my comment to her video. I said, it's very sad that some people believe the Marxist lies that divide Americans. I couldn't vote for a Democratic Party that uses racism to fire up the base and get out the vote. A political party that defies science to confuse our children with 50-plus genders. A political party that supports Marxist communist ideologies. A political party that supports infanticide. Aborting a baby old enough to live outside the womb is clearly murder. A party that would rather support the National Education Association instead of our children's education. A party that no longer believes in free speech or religious liberty. The Democratic Party is gone. The Marxist Communist Party remains. I am proud to vote against the Democratic Party and will continue to do so. And as far as Trump's rhetoric is concerned, it is the Democratic Party that calls tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of fellow Americans names like misogynist, racist, transphobic, homophobic, xenophobic, and all the other nasty barbs they can think up when someone doesn't agree with them on an issue. One of the reasons I vote Republican is that I see the Democratic Party as the party of hate. Democrats hate Trump because he was the first politician that fed their hate back to them. And while I am very angry that some people believe all the lies of the left, I wish them no ill will, but hope they wake up to the truth of which party is trying to destroy America with their lies and hatred. I could come up with plenty more reasons to support President Trump and to oppose the Democratic Party platform, but being racist is not one of them. It is exactly the opposite. The Democratic Party's use of racism for political purposes is despicable and adds one more reason to my list for supporting the Republican Party. Now, that's the end of my comment to this Amber Ruffin. And this is just to finish up. I'm tired of the hate and the name calling coming from the left. I mean, they use the hatred to try to build their brand, and supposedly they think the election's over. I don't think it is. They think they won, but now they're going to double down on the hatred, and now that Trump's not in office, now they're going to just start hating and go after his supporters. Well, come on. Bring it on. You know what I mean? Bring your hate. Bring all you want. I'm not going to hate you back, but I'm not going to step down. I'm not going to crumble in fear at your stupid barbs and made up words. Anyhow. Okay. So I'm tired of the hate from the left. Amber Ruffin, she could be excused for being an ignorant child. She's just a child. But people like former President Obama, Chris Cuomo, Al Sharpton, Brian Stelter, Don Lemon, Joe Behar, and a whole list of other leftists have no excuse for their constant eruptions of hatred that they try to hide under a veneer of bastardized compassion. They do it for political purposes, and their hate is contaminating our society. We need to demand that the hate stops now. If I lived in a city with a CNN or an MSNBC office, I would spend my spare time protesting in front of their offices with a sign that says, "Stop the hate now." Now, if you're watching most media, you're being fed a steady diet of hate. I started watching Newsmax. They actually do interviews and they ask people questions, hard questions, but they actually let them answer. They don't ask nasty questions like CNN does or MSNBC. They don't put their venom in the question. They're not like political pawns. They're actually journalists. I'm a little fired up. I'm tired of the hate. My kids got to grow up in this hatred. If I ignore it, it's only going to get worse. I'm going to continue to fight against it with the truth. I don't even know a Trump supporter that's racist. Well, maybe one. I actually do know one guy I know that's probably voted for Trump that's a racist, but he's the only one. I know a lot of people. Crazy, man. We got to stop the hate. So the hate's coming from the left. They're trying to project it to the people on the right. The people I see on the right, man, they're lovers, not fighters, but they'll fight if they have to. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. So God bless. Have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving. And hey, I'm going to link to that video by Amber Ruffin, the Amber Ruffin Show, just in case you want to check it out. All right, thanks. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving again. See ya.